Hey Yankees fans, welcome to Yankees Rumors and News, your go-to spot for the latest buzz and updates about our team. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you never miss a scoop. The New York Yankees enter the 2026 season with both anticipation and uncertainty, as the absence of Carlos Rodon and Jarrett Cole leaves a significant void at the top of their pitching rotation. These two elite arms have been central to the team's recent success, providing reliability, strikeout potential, and leadership in the clubhouse. Yet the Yankees are far from helpless. Behind them lies a group of young pitchers who, while less proven, carry immense potential and the responsibility of stepping up when the spotlight shines brightest. Among these emerging talents, three names stand out as pivotal to the franchise's ability to remain competitive and make a legitimate run toward the postseason. Ryan Weathers, Will Warren, and Kem Schlittler form a trio of pitchers who must collectively elevate their games, not only to fill the gaps left by Rodon and Cole, but also to establish themselves as foundational pieces for the Yankees moving forward. Each comes with unique strengths, varying levels of big league experience, and questions that must be answered under the scrutiny of Yankee fans and the pressure cooker environment of New York baseball. The 2026 season, therefore, will serve as both a proving ground and a potential breakout opportunity for all three, and how they perform could define the trajectory of the team for years to come. Ryan Weathers arrives in New York with expectations far exceeding his career numbers, as the Yankees made a considerable investment to secure him, signaling both faith and urgency. Having debuted in San Diego, Weathers eventually moved to Miami, where he spent the bulk of his early professional career, honing his skills while learning the nuances of being a full-time starting pitcher in the majors. Despite a career record of 12 wins and 23 losses, a surface-level glance at Weathers' statistics fails to capture his growth and underlying potential. He has displayed a refined ability to manage base runners and control the strike zone, particularly evident in his strikeout-to-walk ratios over the last two seasons. In 2024, for example, Weathers struck out 80 batters while issuing only 24 walks across 86 innings. An impressive demonstration of control and command that often goes unnoticed when wins and losses are highlighted. The following season, albeit in a limited sample of 38.1 innings, he continued to showcase this precision by fanning 37 batters and walking only 12. The Yankees, recognizing this talent and its potential for development, see Weathers as a key figure to anchor the rotation, and much of their pitching success may hinge on his ability to maintain consistency, command his repertoire, and handle the pressures inherent in pitching for a franchise with championship expectations. Will Warren represents a different type of promise, one rooted in recent success and a growing sense of reliability on the mound. After a tumultuous 2024 season in which he struggled with a lofty earned run average, Warren rebounded spectacularly in 2025, proving himself capable of handling a significant workload while delivering performance metrics that inspire confidence. In that season, he struck out 171 batters across 160.1 innings, demonstrating both stamina and the ability to dominate opposing hitters over extended periods. His strikeout-to-walk ratio of .6, while slightly lower than Weathers in recent appearances, is impressive given the volume of innings he pitched, and highlights his ability to consistently generate swings and misses while minimizing free passes. The Yankees are likely to look to Warren to replicate, if not improve upon, these numbers in 2026. And expectations will undoubtedly be high as they hope he can lower his earned run average from 4.44 to a figure that more accurately reflects his skill level and potential. Warren's maturity on the mound, combined with his ability to adapt and make adjustments, makes him a cornerstone candidate for the rotation, and his development trajectory could significantly influence the Yankees' capacity to contend. Despite the absence of their more established arms, Kem Schlittler, the youngest of the trio, offers a tantalizing blend of raw talent and youthful energy, representing perhaps the most exciting unknown in the Yankees' pitching arsenal. At only 24 years old, Schlittler made an immediate impression during his rookie campaign, starting all 14 games in which he appeared and posting a remarkable earned run average of 2.96 across 73 innings. His performance metrics, including a walks and hits per inning pitched of 1.22, indicate a level of control and effectiveness comparable to more seasoned teammates, suggesting that he is not merely a rookie sensation but a legitimate contributor, capable of handling a significant role Schlittler's strikeout-to-walk ratio of .7 aligns closely with that of Will Warren, further reinforcing the idea that the Yankees may have found not just a solid starter, but a potentially dominant presence capable of anchoring the rotation in future seasons. With a full off-season to refine his mechanics, strengthen his arsenal, and prepare for the rigors of a complete season in the Bronx, Schlittler has every opportunity to elevate his game even further and emerge as a key figure in the team's push for contention. The combination of his poise, potential, and performance indicators makes Schlittler a player to watch closely as the 2026 season unfolds, and his development will likely be closely monitored by both analysts and fans eager to see if he can fulfill the promise of his rookie year. The broader narrative surrounding these three pitchers is one of opportunity, expectation, and the challenge of rising to the occasion under the intense scrutiny that comes with playing for the New York Yankees. The absence of established stars like Cole and Rodon creates a vacuum that must be filled, and these young arms are now at the center of a storyline that could define their careers. Success for Weathers, Warren, and Schlittler will require more than just individual talent. It will demand cohesion, resilience, and the ability to handle adversity in real time, especially when games carry playoff implications or when the pressure of Yankee Stadium amplifies every mistake. Each pitcher brings a distinct set of strengths and developmental needs to the table, and the Yankees coaching staff will have to navigate these differences, maximizing each player's potential while ensuring that they collectively contribute to a rotation capable of competing at the highest level. The season ahead is as much a test of mental fortitude as it is a measure of physical ability, and the performances of these three young men could serve as a blueprint for the Yankees' success or reveal vulnerabilities that must be addressed in real time. Moreover, the 2026 season represents a critical juncture not only for the team but for the individual careers of Weathers, Warren, and Schlittler. Each has a distinct path, yet all share the need to solidify their roles as dependable starters, capable of navigating a full season in the majors. For Weathers, it is about justifying the investment the Yankees made to acquire him and proving that his control, strikeout ability, and potential for growth can translate into wins and consistency at the highest level. For Warren, the challenge lies in building upon a successful previous season, lowering his earned run average, and demonstrating that his breakout performance was not an anomaly, but a sign of sustained excellence. Schlittler, meanwhile, must transition from rookie promise to established talent, taking the lessons learned in 14 starts and applying them across a full season while maintaining poise, composure, and effectiveness against increasingly sophisticated lineups. The stakes are high, and the spotlight is unrelenting, but for these three pitchers, the opportunity to establish themselves as the next generation of Yankee aces has never been more tangible or more immediate. If you're enjoying the updates, drop a like and let us know in the comments your thoughts on this rumor. The New York Yankees, a team with a history so rich that legends are whispered through the halls of Yankee Stadium, appear to be on the brink of something monumental, something that could very well redefine the landscape of Major League Baseball for years to come. Rumors have been swirling around the league for weeks, whispers that have only grown louder with every passing trade deadline and free agent signing. And now the whispers have solidified into a storm of speculation. The Yankees might be adding a player to their roster whose potential is so immense that it borders on revolutionary. The name on everyone's lips, the one that has analysts, insiders, and even casual fans talking late into the night, is none other than Corbin Carroll. Imagine, if you can, the Yankees, the franchise with a pedigree built on dynasties and historic sluggers, aligning themselves with a talent whose trajectory seems destined for superstardom. The very thought is sending shockwaves through MLB circles, as every team begins to contemplate the implications of such a move. If the rumors are true, we might be witnessing the birth of a new era, a new dynasty for a franchise that has never settled for mediocrity. The excitement surrounding Corbin Carroll is more than justified. Scouts have been raving about him for years, his skill set practically defying conventional categorization. There's a sense, almost an inevitability, that Carroll could transcend the standard expectations placed upon rookies and young stars. His combination of speed, power, and baseball IQ is rare enough that when the possibility of him donning pinstripes emerged, it wasn't just fans who reacted. Even the most stoic analysts seemed momentarily speechless. Could this be the move that not only solidifies the Yankees' dominance in the American League, but sends a message to the entire MLB that the pinstripes are entering a new golden age? The speculation is electrifying because it's not merely about adding a talented player, it's about the potential chemistry, the way Carroll could influence the lineup, the defensive shifts, the base running dynamics, and yes, even the clubhouse culture. Every detail has been dissected in theory, from how he might fit alongside established stars to how he could change the way opposing pitchers approach games in Yankee Stadium. The reverberations of such a signing, even before it's official, are immense. And that's exactly why this rumor refuses to die down, beyond the obvious talent. What makes this speculation particularly tantalizing is the narrative it creates. The Yankees are no strangers to high-profile acquisitions, but pairing their historical clout with a player whose ceiling seems limitless offers a story that practically writes itself. Imagine the highlight reels, a young phenom stealing bases, hitting towering home runs, and contributing to a Yankees team that suddenly feels as dynamic as it has at any point in the last decades. Analysts are already theorizing about potential matchups, playoff implications, and even MVP conversations that could dominate the headlines for years. If Carroll were to join the Yankees, it's a scenario that feeds the imagination, creating endless what-ifs that fans, commentators, and social media alike cannot stop exploring. The rumor, speculative as it may be, has taken on a life of its own because it's not just a story about talent, it's about legacy, ambition, and a franchise seemingly unwilling to wait for the future when the future might already be within reach. Some insiders have begun to hint at the underlying strategies that might be motivating this potential acquisition. The Yankees, notoriously meticulous in their roster construction, are rumored to be thinking far beyond the immediate impact. Carroll, with his versatility and athleticism, could be more than just a star in the making. He could be the centerpiece around which the next decade of Yankees baseball is built. There are whispers that the front office has been in contact with his camp, exploring not only contract possibilities, but also the broader vision of the franchise. This isn't just about filling a gap in the lineup, it's about creating a narrative of dominance. A story where the Yankees once again set the standard for excellence, innovation, and yes, a little bit of intimidation in the American League. Fans are already dreaming of the synergies, imagining the seamless integration of youthful energy with veteran leadership, and contemplating the ways this could push the team into territory rarely seen in modern baseball, a true dynasty in the making. The speculative excitement extends beyond New York, across the league. Rival teams are reportedly reevaluating their strategies, considering how a Yankees roster bolstered by someone like Carroll might alter competitive balance. Every pitcher who might face him, every scout who follows his development, and every manager in the league must now adjust their long-term thinking. The mere possibility of him in pinstripes is enough to shift conversations around the sport, turning what could have been an ordinary season into one fraught with tension, anticipation, and a hint of inevitability that the Yankees might be stepping into an era of unparalleled prowess. Fans of other teams watch with a mix of awe and apprehension, knowing that if this rumor comes to fruition, the bar has been raised to a level that few could imagine. The league's landscape is at a crossroads, and Corbin Carroll's rumored move could be the catalyst that tips the balance. Of course, with all rumors, caution is advised, but the consistency of the reports, combined with the palpable energy surrounding the topic, lends credence to the notion that something significant is brewing. Analysts have begun drawing comparisons to past transformative moments in Yankees history, players whose arrivals defined eras, whose presence altered the trajectory of the franchise, and whose legacies were cemented not only by performance, but by timing. Could Carroll be the next chapter in that lineage? The speculation is intoxicating, precisely because it combines potential excellence with the mystique of a franchise that has long thrived on big moves and bold decisions. Every angle has been theorized: the marketing potential, the ticket sales surge, the media frenzy, and most importantly, the on-field performance that could see the Yankees redefine expectations for what a young phenom can achieve in the most storied stadium in baseball. Social media has, unsurprisingly, amplified the rumor to stratospheric levels. Fans are creating highlight reels, mock lineups, and statistical projections, all based on the tantalizing possibility of Carroll joining the Yankees. The conversation transcends traditional analysis, merging fandom, speculation, and anticipation into a cultural moment that feels larger than any single game or season. Even casual observers are caught up in the narrative, captivated by the story of a potential new dynasty taking shape in the heart of New York. The buzz is infectious, and with each passing day, the sense of inevitability seems to grow. As if the baseball universe itself is hinting that the Pinstripes and Corbin Carroll are destined to collide in a way that could define the decade ultimately. Whether this rumor solidifies into reality remains uncertain, but the sheer magnitude of the speculation speaks volumes about what it represents: the Yankees, a franchise synonymous with dynasties, championships, and an unyielding pursuit of excellence, may be on the verge of a move that could change everything. Corbin Carroll, with his rare combination of skill, athleticism, and potential, embodies the kind of player who doesn't just join a team, he transforms it. The MLB is watching, fans are dreaming, and the storylines are practically writing themselves. If this move happens, it could mark the dawn of a new era in New York, an era where expectations are not just met but shattered, and where the Yankees once again assert themselves as the team to beat, the standard bearers of a sport defined by its legends and now, potentially, by a young phenom whose name has become synonymous with possibility and promise. The anticipation is electric, the speculation relentless, and the potential, well, the potential is nothing short of historic. This isn't just a rumor. This is the birth of what could very well be a new dynasty in the making, and the world of baseball has never been more on edge. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you stay up to date with every Yankees rumor and news. See you in the next video.